Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Judith Plains. We are back on the farm. It is October. We did finish the harvest. I think that's pretty much where we left off, was about halfway through the last harvest. And I just got done fertilizing a little bit ago. And we have our cultivator going. So that's where we're at. The barley field has been fully planted, which I think was also in progress. Actually, take 1 second here, and we're going to have to borrow a little bit of money. Just realized we're almost out, and I need to pay my workers. So let's do that. Okay. I will say the one thing we need to do is I'm getting a little. I think we're getting to the point where we can't just park our stuff right where we're parking it. I think the farmer's been getting a little mad at us here for leaving everything here. So I need to think about expanding, which actually, since we're in the middle of cultivating anyways, well, you know what? Let's let him finish cultivating. We can cut into it after. I don't mind paying for him to cultivate a small area that I'll remove. If I planted it, I'd feel worse. Okay, so... Oh gosh, we're not going to have much room, are we? Oh yeah, we did it. Alright, I'm going to fill up soybeans in here. Then we're going to pull out some barley so we can get the chickens fed. And I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get into November and sell all of our eggs. That's going to be a lot of money. I'm stoked. I'm ready to actually recognize some profits from this. Because that field we bought over there for barley, we haven't sold anything, and we planted that. This will be, I think, our third harvest. So, and we're going to get a little bit more this year probably than future years, just because I've got more than a year's worth of eggs. Hopefully they don't test them for quality, because some of those eggs might be rotten. But those eggs could help pay for a barn. I mean, we also, I'm going to really want to get another field soon. I'm thinking the one across the street. So, yeah, we'll have to think, but I don't know. Not totally sure what I want to do just yet. Alright, that should work. That should work well. Oh, one thing we need to do. Well, we don't need to, but I find it a little easier when that pipe's a little lower to see where you're going. Okay. $23,000 barley. For some reason that seems low. Oh, well, maybe not, because I guess we use barley. We harvested in July. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, I haven't done the math to figure out if I make enough barley off that field. Well, actually, we might be able to figure it out because I want to say the harvest is around 25,000. I think they use 1,700. Okay, I think if I'm not mistaken, it only uses about 20,000 a year in barley here. So I think we're fine. Okay, we just need to push to November. Yep, not enough eggs there, so we'll do that. We'll push into November and get the truck loaded up. Get ready for the sale. I wanted to make sure to hop on here and have it make sure we had an episode showing kind of the first year profits from eggs. So it's a big day. All right. Now the other thing I haven't, I don't know yet, is if this fork truck, we're probably going to need to get a charging station for it, but I don't know how much it goes through because I mean it doesn't even look like it's been used yet, and I mean we used it a decent amount, so it must hold a charge really well. Maybe as it gets older it'll struggle, but for now, I mean, I don't need one. Maybe it's got some solar on it. That's a fork truck. That's something I could see solar being used for. I mean, you just make sure you park it outside all day, and I mean, it's not like you use it, hopefully, that much. I guess it depends on the business. Okay, so I think our pickup truck has stuff in it. So let's just go and walk over to the pickup and see. We're going to probably have to unload some things. Oh, wow. It's got a lot of stuff. And the trailer might be a little small for this job. Uh-oh. Is it pushing? Interesting. Can you not? How do I stop it? I was like, can I just... Is it that bag? Okay, perfect. Huh. What the heck? Okay, that looks better. Alright, the question is, do we unload these nicely or do I just let them fly? No, we probably shouldn't do that. Alright, we're going to do this, which is risky because those seed bags look like they're ready to fall. Oops. That's fine. I kind of expected that one to fall. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I was trying to flip it, but we grabbed it upside down. Yeah, that's the one downfall of fork trucks versus using a tractor. Is I think tractors are a little easier to like manipulate pallets that are like upside down and things like that. I mean, I obviously flipped it fairly easy, but I just think that the other tractors, and they can reach a little further, Um, I think the is it Manitou, or I can't remember what the brand of the other fork truck is. But that one does reach taller and potentially have a longer fork or something on it. But okay. Hopefully we can get these in one swoop. Although that pallet on top looks like it's ready to fall. Yeah, I think when we build, it'd be nice to build a little barn for seed and fertilizer specifically. Alright. Should get us by for a few years, right? You know, I don't know if the forks are going to reach those bags, so I think what we're going to do is first, this is going to be a struggle, isn't it? This is where the tractor would be probably more beneficial. Oh, can we? Nope. Oh no. See, and that's, like I say, that's an issue with this is I'm struggling to get these off. Oh, I did. Barely. Because that's as high as I can pull it. So I don't think they will, I think we're going to struggle getting those last two bags off. Okay, that's fine. We are going to just, not the best way of doing it, but oh gosh. But there we go. Good enough. Okay. Now it's time to get this thing loaded up. We can go ahead and turn it off. This is gonna take a few minutes. Okay. So what are we thinking? I think when I did the math the other day, I felt like I was going to get close to $100,000 for these. I mean, I think we've got a lot of money here. Oh, did I grab all 8? Oh gosh. Oh no. Let's do that. Okay. That was going to be a mess. It is tall enough. Oh no. Ah! I try and get so close to the front that I'll do that occasionally, spin the pallet. I think I'm a pretty good fork operator on this game, but definitely not perfect, and I make stupid mistakes like that. Partially because I try to move fast. See, I'm gonna run into that. I'm just gonna leave it. And actually what I'll do is just do that. That is good enough. I like that. Yeah, I would like, maybe one day though to get a, I don't know, it's like, I know Hori makes that one controller set with the wheel and all that. I'm not sure which ones, like, people like the most. If anyone has anything like that, let me know. Curious to get people's thoughts, unbiased opinions, you know, on these items, because it is something I would like to get one day. I know it's kind of a little above my budget, but maybe I'll splurge one day and go for it. Alright, I've got 3, 4 more, so, okay, perfect. So, I will take this one and put it off to the side. Or actually, this one can go in the middle of the back row, keep the weight even. Yeah, we'll do it in the middle. Perfect. Although I actually think like I say, I operate this fairly well with a controller. So I don't know how well I'd operate it with like other controls, but it would definitely be more fun. Make you feel like you're actually in the machine. Oh, I didn't realize I was on the edge. Okay, so now we gotta get the forks in. Alright. Yeah, I remember, I think it was FS19 maybe. I think it was 19 had sheep and stuff. It might have been one of the first ones with sheep. And I did a lot of sheep, some wool on trailers. Oh man, I could get it so like every pallet was perfectly placed. And now it's like, I don't know, I probably could do a lot better job, but I kind of do the balance of wanting them to look good, but also like, I don't know, this game you can move a lot of pallets, and it just gets to be so much. It's like, no, I just want to be done. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be playing Pallet Simulator all day long. So, the one trick, which I haven't done with these right now, is as I'm going, especially if I'm really trying to get them precise, I'm like, oh, this is a great spot. I lock in as I go, so you can even do that. And right now I will, because I'm basically done, and I'm going to keep all those where they are. And it just can create more trouble than good if I accidentally hit one a little too hard or something. So I'll do this. And the good thing is you can jam them right in. Like I can hit these pretty good. Obviously wouldn't normally be doing that, but just showing you that you can. And when you're going to pack them in nice, you can jam in pretty good. No worries about moving anything. So if you have a good base and you want to just keep it going, like you can do. I mean, it's kind of nice. I don't know if another limitation of the fork truck there. But yeah, so then they're set in there really nicely. We'll park him here. All right, turn that off. And then I will just make sure I restrap that on. So they look great. That's a lot of eggs. We've got 23,000. Okay. So we should find out where we need to sell. Oh, now that. Okay. We might buy that. We're going to see how much money we make, see how much money we have. But that would be good because I talked about maybe doing like olive oil or flour. Or not olive oil, but oil or flour. But the productions are on the other side of the map, so I'd have to drive really far. So I think a semi-truck would make that reasonable. Okay, I will probably buy that. Probably. Although I know I can get that Soaring Eagle one cheaper. But that's okay. All right, prices. Let's go down to corn. I don't even really know. Maybe farmer's market? I know there's a farmer's market on this map. No, I just said corn. I meant eggs. Okay, eggs. So, oh, Applebee's takes eggs. Interesting. I think the Applebee's is actually really close by. Applebee's strip mall, Moccasin strip mall, restaurant. Okay, I think the Applebee's are the restaurant. So, pretty sure Applebee's is like. Oh, oh, this is Moccasin that I'm in. Okay, and Moccasin I think had the strip mall. That had a good price. Applebee's is right there. It had a good price. Um, okay, cool, cool. So let's do. Whoops. Applebee's was 4362. Oh, okay. We'll go to Applebee's. I mean, and if they won't buy them all, we will head down to the strip mall. Make sure we get rid of them all. Awesome. Not far to go. The trick is not tipping our truck. So that's another thing we might need is a better truck for hauling these because I am really unstable right now. Like one sharp turn and I'm flipping this thing. Alright. No train coming. We should be safe. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to turn left after the John Deere dealership. So I think we turn left after the dealership, and the Applebee's should be on our left. I have not been to the Applebee's out here yet. Oh, I should have used my blinker. Okay. Not flipping our truck today. Is this it? Man, it's kind of hard to see their sign. Oh, Applebee's is behind it. Oh, cool. Hey, Tim Hortons. Nice. Okay. Well, hopefully they must serve breakfast here. Okay. Oh, my goodness. They took them all. 100,605. Oh, my gosh. I was almost spot on with my guess. That is awesome. I forgot my blinker on the tail. I don't know if that's up to code. I feel like I should have a blinker back here. The ones up front work. You can see it on my mirror. I don't know. Alright, wheat looks good. Actually, let's just take a peek. It should be fine. I think I'm fully fertilized. Yep, I've got yield bonus 90%, fertilized. I think it's at 90 because we bale it, so we don't get the benefit of mulching. Okay. I also want to do a winery down the road. There is a winery in town that we can send grapes to, so if we could start producing grapes, we can make our own wine. That would be awesome. Okay, back home. I parked a little close to the house. That's okay. We got some pickup some trucks running. Well, this one I kind of want to run so that it can keep dumping and filling up the food. All right, how much money do we have? Oh, not as much as I'd like. So we can borrow about 350,000 more, maybe we'll say. And I think this would be a good one to buy. It's 578. I'd love this one, but it's massive and expensive. Oh. I mean, that's also another option, is just buying that one. 540. Okay. These are nice, but problem with these is, well, they're a little further away. I'd like to keep things pretty close, but eventually we could buy them and maybe put up a barn or something here just to store some equipment. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think our stretch goal is, what road is this? I can't quite see. But I would say this road to be our border, and then kind of buy everything left of it here and north. I think this whole, these four, big plot areas. I think that's our goal. Short-term, long-term goal. I don't know. That would be ideal. Okay. He is still cultivating. We're going to let him keep going. Any sale? Oh, the truck. The truck. Did we want to do that? Ooh. I almost think we should. What other trucks do they have? I mean, see, that's the thing. You buy this one, you're already in it. I mean, it says 60, but that's also... But it's only 400 horsepower. Man. It's this Volvo, right? Yeah. I mean, 500 horsepower is kind of what most of these are until you get into, like, this really heavy-duty Volvo. I mean, this one's actually... I actually really like this one. But to get the 515 horsepower, which I would want... Oh, wow. Wow! That engine upgrade is really expensive. I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a steal. I think it's a steal for what you're getting. Oh, 86. We'll do that much. Okay. Yep, definitely doing that. That is not worth the money for the other one. Oh yeah, I don't need those. Sun shield. We're going pretty bare bones on this. It's just gonna be for some simple transportation. Nothing. No, we're not doing any long hauls. I do like Volvo red. Volvo purple looks good. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that was a Volvo green. Okay. I actually have always... I like this color. It is a good one. Okay. Awesome. We're going to leave it at the shop for now because we still need a trailer with it, and I'm not really sure what I want to buy just yet. But I think... Oh, we're going to get money in June. I just forgot about that. We're going to get a nice payday in June from all our soybeans. So, okay. I think what we should buy... I think we should buy the oil plant and do corn oil. I mean, corn oil is a solid... I think we'll get... yeah, I think corn oil. All we need is corn. You don't need a dryer. I actually don't think they want a dryer. I think they like it as is. Okay. So we have the planter we need, which actually we can get corn in the ground now. We're going to need a new header, which is fine. And then we have to decide if we want to... oh man, look at all these. Oh my gosh. Oh, that would have been a way better semi for the price. Oh no, it's 500 horsepower as well. Oh man. Ah. All right, let's think about this. This Volvo looks really nice, but they're the same horsepower, so I want to see really quickly what they'll pay me for this, because I haven't even really driven it. If they'll give me around 80,000, I might swap it out here quick. Oh, it says the value's 94. Oh, I think price. Okay, we're painting it. Oh, I don't have enough money. We're gonna paint it. We're gonna really get this thing looking nice and see if we can make a few bucks on this. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Okay, we flipped that truck. And then I think we just buy this one as is. I think we just made an awesome deal, guys. And I'm going to actually take this in and get it repaired right now. Yeah, if you guys ever sell stuff, I've found that I think painting it is obviously expensive, but usually actually I think always, you make that money back and a little more. So, but I don't repaint them while I'm using them. Unless I really want to like keep it around and upgrade it, but because you lose that money on it because the paint kind of chips off pretty easily. It doesn't take long for paint to wear. Okay, awesome deal, guys. I love it. We're gonna just leave them out here. Like I said, I need to buy a trailer, and I think flipping that truck actually helped me get closer to that. Okay, love it. All right. Well, this is exciting. I think we have bought some. I mean, that getting a semi, and like I said, flipping that one and actually making a few bucks on it. Okay. Into February. Oh, that is a nice trailer. Yeah, no, I don't need to do any. You know, we do still have that straw we've been collecting. Almost wonder if we should sell some of those bales soon. That'd make us a few bucks. Not much, but... Oh, crap. Eggs. Oh, wow. We're a little laggy. You know, I don't know why, but occasionally on this map, I get that. And I think sometimes it actually happens from the seasons changing. So I bet if I turned snow off, it would actually help the game a decent amount. But that's okay. Alright, we're just gonna... Oh, that overhang is gonna get in my way, isn't it? Let's do it just past the overhang. So yes, the question will be at the oil mill if we want to load the pallets of oil ourselves or just have them distribute it for us. They charge a fee. So which I don't know. Like I said, I don't love when this game turns into forklift simulator. So I will probably opt for it being auto sold. I mean, I even have the auto. I have the animal production auto cell as well. That I'll use occasionally, and we might, especially when the farm gets bigger. But for now, you make more money doing it this way, so. But with the oil plant, and I don't know, maybe we'll do the math and see how much oil I'll be producing. And if it's like 100 pallets a year, I'll probably not do it, because I don't want to be doing that all day long. Okay, turn you off. We are into March, so we're getting pretty close. You know, we really, honestly, I probably don't need much equipment. I need a bigger tractor. Okay, get into April. Although, we still do have to wait for our cultivator to finish up before we can plant. So, I think we're going to see where he is, and if he's got a little ways to go, we will probably wrap up our episode for the day. Yep, he's probably 3/4 of the way done, because he's still got to do the outside. So, I think we're going to wrap it up. I'm just going to look at sales. Oh, now, this could be nice, because I probably am going to start spraying my fields, because I can get a nice sprayer and be a little more efficient than the spreader I have right now. I mean, a little trailer like this might be nice to hold our barley for the chickens. What do we think? Do we want to do any of that? Food. Okay, let's get barley out of here. Make sure we keep our chickens fed. Oh no. I don't want solid fertilizer. Oh man. Can I put it in the, how does that work? Will it go in here? Darn it. Can you dump solid fertilizer on the ground? Let's see. Oh yeah, apparently you can. Okay. I will need to get a bucket for my forks, or for my front loader, I think. Darn it. That's annoying. Let's push these towards the house. Okay. So this is why I need organization on this farmyard. Okay, barley. You know, and actually we can just fill her up, because the next time I need this trailer is when we harvest barley. So. That's what we'll do. So I think we're going to, oh no, it's not, June. I'm gonna sell soybeans here soon. Darn it. Might have been a bad idea. That was definitely a bad idea. I'm not gonna go through 10,000 in 2 months. Oh man, I am so silly. So silly. We might dump these on the ground too. Okay, here's what we're doing. Because it's not that much. It's only 10,000. So I don't mind dumping it on the ground if we have to. Let's turn these around a little. Does that work? There we go. I'm going to keep the forks, even though I have the fork truck, just because I do think sometimes being able to lift higher and things is helpful. All right. We're going to need to borrow a little bit of money this season. We still have... Oops. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. All right. Front loader tools, and I think it's just this bucket. Okay. Perfect. So just 1,600 bucks for a bucket. That's not bad. Yeah, man, we're gonna have to see how much money we get in June. As the oil plant's $240,000. We need a corn header, and we don't need it, but I would really like to get a trailer so I can transport at least 60,000 corn at a time to the oil mill. So those are the items on the list. Yeah, as you'll see here too, I do have, I might need to look at my tooltips on this one. So I have the terraforming mod, so that's what the arrows on my bucket are. So we might use that. I haven't used it a lot, so I'm not very good with it. But that's going to be to dig into the ground, to terraform, to dig, down, or I think you can also drop like stones and build ground up. And then the feature that I might use even is I think you can do it so that you can make like paths. You can turn the tool to like paint stone or dirt. So I could always like go through a grassy area and paint like a dirt road. I think. I haven't really used it yet, so I'm not super confident, but I know I do think that's a possibility. Okay, we're just gonna set the bucket here. I don't need it yet. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do though. I think we're just gonna drop the barley on the ground, and we'll just use a bucket to pick it up after. So, okay. Actually, let me turn the tractor off. Everything's off but this one. So he's going. He's going to need some repairs and some fuel after this, but we're looking good. No other sale items that I think we need to buy now. If I could find a corn header, oh man, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. But I like the idea of doing corn. We're going to get something different in the ground instead of just doing soybeans every single time. Ground is 50% fertilized. Does anyone do rolling? I never roll my fields. Is it worth it? It might be on this map because the fields are so big. Let me know if anyone's watching this and thinks we should roll our fields or try it. We can run some numbers and see what the benefit is, how much money we make. I think I've done it I've done the math before on probably years ago in this game, and whenever you have smaller fields, the equipment's not cheap, so like it would take 10, 20 years to make that money back, if I remember right. Like it was a long time. It might be different now, and honestly, with how big of the fields are here, and once I start expanding, you might be talking about making some good money off it. So we'll think about that. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it here for today. About 45 minutes on the episode, which is great. I think that's a good length, 30 to 45 minutes. I'm going to have him finish cultivating, and I will probably also have the field seeded with corn. And maybe we'll come back in June to sell our soybeans, harvest our barley in July, see how much money we have left over, and get ready for our October corn harvest. I really hope we have enough money to do everything we need to for the corn, because we're going to be putting it in the ground. We're just taking the gamble. Either way, we can sell the corn as is if need be, but I'd really like to get that production going. So Thank you for joining me today on Judith Plains, and we will see you guys back here next time. Have a great weekend. Good night.